Hi, it's my lunchtime. So you know what that means? I'm here to make another video. Not just because it's my lunchtime, also because I just had a realization while I was doing my thing about 2 minutes ago, which was that I don't really have the same attachments to life and reality as I once used to have. And instead it has shifted towards more of a appreciation. So let me explain that. Oh, and before I explain it, I know I look busty. I know my hair is, not the cutest, no makeup on my lunch break, I have a pimple patch on. I want to show up authentically. This is how I look when I'm chilling at home and I'm working my 9 to 5. I don't get ready, so I don't want to get ready for a video. Like, I don't know. I don't need to look pretty and polished and perfect to have knowledge that I can share. I can share my knowledge at any point. So, back to what I was saying. And I want to inspire other people to do the same. I don't want you to feel pressured to show up or feel like you need to show up in any certain way or be perfect or look perfect. Like, show up as you are. That's good enough, and people will appreciate that more than you trying to act perfect. But back to what I was saying with the attachment to appreciation. I was thinking about the example of, like, back in the day, I used to want to visit all these places and like travel the world, and back then I had such a strong attachment to traveling because I felt like I was missing out on that experience, and that experience would fulfill me. Like, I needed that experience to complete myself because it's something that I wanted. And now I realize I'm good. Like, I don't need to travel anywhere. I don't need to accomplish anything. I'm just simply here. I'm just here on this earth. And there's literally nothing I need to accomplish. There's nothing I'm attached to. And it's not to say that, I just shouldn't want anything and I shouldn't go after anything, because that's not it either. It's just now it's a shift in perspective where I can just appreciate it. It's like, it would be nice or fun to go travel somewhere that I haven't been, that I'm wanting to go. Do I need that experience to complete me? Do I need that experience to fill something in me that's missing? No. I can appreciate that experience for what it is, the experience, and what it brings to my space. But outside of that, I don't need it. Does that make sense? I feel like a lot of people in society feel this pressure from either the media or their parents, friends, whatever it is, to be successful, to, define success however you want to define success. Be the smartest, the most gifted, the best, travel here, have this designer thing to make you worthy of receiving love, worthy as a human being. And all those things are, to me, like, so pointless, because we are already worthy, we are already whole. So to look for something external to validate yourself is pointless. It's all internal. The prize is within. So maybe when you have those attachments, understand why you're having that attachment. Like, if you really want this designer bag that you can't afford and you want that thing so bad, meanwhile, you aren't able to get all the groceries you want, you're stressed about making rent. It's like, do you really think your priority should be in a designer bag. Why is your priority in a designer bag? Like, what are you looking for? And I always use designer bags as an example because I think they're so stupid. It's like, slap a logo on something and charge thousands of dollars, okay, and then people use that expensive item. No. Sorry, my cat's outside and there's birds that will fly up, so I have to scare them away before he attacks them. But I think I use designer bags because people will flaunt around their designer bag and be like, look at me. I think it's because it's almost like, I can afford this, I can do it, like, But it's like, that would be then at a root issue, like you are dealing with like lack with your security, because you look up to people and you're like, oh, they have all that money to blow on this bag, like they must have it nice, you know, like they can live comfortably. When in reality, people who own designer bags don't all live comfortably. Like, it can be a facade. So all that is to say that we shouldn't be attached to anything in this world, because to our attachments keep us stuck to earth. We should want to, you know, move past earth. There's a whole other, you know, life that we can explore. And by having these attachments to such vain things, like even traveling, even like having my dream career, even whatever all I want in the world is, I don't want it that bad to keep me in a place that I no longer want to be. Does that make sense? So like, after this life, I don't want to come back to earth. There's nothing else I want to do on earth. So, you know, maybe my soul needs more growth, which would be its own thing. I really hope not. I don't know how all that stuff works in total, but I do think that if you have attachments to people, to things you want to do, you're going to recycle back into earth, because you have these attachments. You have things that are holding you to earth. So you're going to stay held to earth till you release these attachments. And it's not even why I don't have attachments anymore. I really just genuinely don't have attachments anymore to anything, because I know I'm whole. I know I'm fulfilled. I know there's nothing I need to do, I need to accomplish in this lifetime. It is finished. And all I need to do or be is me. Like, do you see trees stressing out about what type of tree they're going to be and how they're going to grow into? No, they just grow with our environment. They just grow. Same thing with animals. They just do their thing. Now, humans, we have more autonomy, so we have a little bit more responsibility, but just do unto others as you wish done unto yourself. It's easy. It's not a hard thing. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say was, kind of look at what you're attached to, if it's your relationships, if it's physical possessions, if it's ideas, versions of yourself, like career-wise, life-wise. Find those attachments, understand why you are attached to them, see if you can let them go. See if you can really just let it go and let it be. Like, I'm saying all this and I'm in a job that I work a 9 to 5. I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I have other things in my life that I, you know, want to work on. That's okay. I can work on those, and I do work on those every day, but I don't put pressure on myself to be like, oh, it needs to be a different way, or I need to be doing this, and if I don't do this, my life is meaningless. It's like, you know, if all I do is my 9 to 5, whatever. Like, it is what it is. I don't care. I don't need to do anything. I'm already whole. I can be a whole person at my 9 to 5 and still be loving and caring and all the things that I want to be. Can I do whatever I want, whenever I want? No. But like, still yes, to a certain extent. Within being at my job, I can do whatever I want, whenever I want at my job. But can I do whatever I want, whenever I want? Like, can I go out and buy something for $1 million? No, I don't have $1 million, but you know, that's more so what I'm meaning. But yeah, I think that's the end of my video. That's everything I want to say without, you know, rambling too much. I'm gonna keep making these videos. I always say that it's difficult for me to put myself out there and be vulnerable, because that is just something I'm working on. So it's also to say for you, push yourself for whatever you want to do. Like I said, you know, I don't have attachments to anything. I want to create videos because I want to share what I think is useful information to people who care. And if you don't care, you don't have to watch. And if you do care, that's awesome, because I want to reach people who care. So that's why I make these videos, even though I am, you know, scared of being criticized, judged, whatever. I'm pushing past that fear because I know I can deal with criticism I have in the past. I can deal with being judged I have in the past. So, okay, that's it. I'm gonna leave it at that. Anything you want to say, drop it in the comments, and that's it for today's video. Bye.